Hello, today I'm going to demonstrate how to get the DEM for any desired area. For many of the geospatial analysis, we need digital elevation model, but in many of the instances, this digital elevation model is not readily available. But in Google Earth, we have the digital elevation model, and for each and every location, we have the height information. It would be wonderful if we could extract this data, this elevation, into our desired software. And Google's data comes from a variety of sources and is sometimes more accurate than the SRTM database. Therefore, it is rather better to extract the DEM from the Google instead of downloading the SRTM data. Now, how to do this? To do this, first we have to launch the Google Earth and go to your desired area. For example, I am going to the state of Sikkim in India. And for example, we want to create the digital elevation model for this area. Now, click on this add path icon in the Google Earth Pro and type your desired name, for example, Sikkim, and you can set your desired, go to the style color and you can set your desired color. Say, for example, I am selecting yellow color, and also you can set the line width and the opacity. I'm not changing it, although. Don't close this window, okay? You just move it so that you can get the entire view. Now, just hold down your left mouse button and drag it to draw points like this. Okay, don't move your mouse very fast, because in that case the gaps in between these points will be rather longer and it will not create a good DEM. So move the cursor slowly so that you can get more points. First, create the boundary around your study area and then generate the points slowly, and the points should be drawn in a very dense manner. Now, as you can see, if I move the cursor quickly, then the gaps between these points becomes longer. No need to follow a specific pattern, you just need the points. So any pattern you may follow does not matter ultimately. Now, once you complete the drawing, then bring this dialog box again on the screen and click on OK. Now see, for this area we are going to get the demo. Now on this file name, press right mouse button on the path name, press right mouse button and then click on save place as. Now once you click on save place as, it will ask to select a folder. Let us create a folder called dem, and then within this give the file name. I am giving the file name as Sikkim, and save as type I am selecting as KML. Then click on save. Now as you can see, one file will be created. And this is the KML file that has been exported from Google. Now just close this Google Earth. It is no more required. Next, come to this website, gpsvisualizer.com/elevation. This is the website, gpsvisualizer.com/elevation, and in this website come to this area, solution 1 DEM database. Here in upload a file, click on choose file and choose the KML file, sikkim.kml, open, and then output file, select the output file as GPX file and units metric, and then click on convert and add elevation. And if you click on convert and add elevation, it will take some time to process the data, and after processing it will give the output like this. So this is the output and it has to be downloaded. So this is the output and I am going to download it in my computer, and again I am going to download it in the DEM folder, and the file extension will be GPX. Now once you download this converted data, GPX data, this website is again no more required, you may close it. Now go to ARC. This is ArcMap, and in the ArcMap, in the ARC toolbox, go to conversion tools, and in the conversion tools go to from GPS and GPS to feature, GPX to feature. So double click on it. Now give the input GPX file. In the input GPX file, select this GPX file from the DEM folder. And then the output file name, give the output file name as, first select the folder, the DEM folder, and save as type feature classes and give some name as Sikkim. So it will be saved in shapefile. Okay. Once the process is complete, it will be added in the software automatically, and as you can see, Here you have the dim. Here you have the spot heights. So these are the spot heights for the selected area, and from the spot heights we shall generate the dim. So if you right click on the Scheme and click on open attribute table, so you will get the elevation over here in the elevation field for each and every point. Now to interpolate the data in the arc toolbox, go to the special analysis tools, then interpolation, and then say IDW. When the input feature point, select this scheme.shp, and in Z field select elevation, and then output raster file, select the output raster file folder, and then the file name as scheme underscore dim. And as you can see, this will be the output cell size or output raster cell size, and keep all the default values and click on OK. It will take some time to process, and once completed, see, this is the data. And as I told you that you should have more points, as many as possible, and then only you will get a good digital elevation model. Now see, this digital elevation model, as you can see here, this digital elevation, from this digital elevation model, we can generate contours and other features. So how to do this? In the arc toolbox, go to special analysis tools, and then surface. In the surface analysis, we have all these tools. We can generate the aspect, we can generate the hillshade, we can generate the slope, we can generate the view shade, and also we can generate the contour. Now in contour, you have to select the input raster. Then let us select the input raster, this scheme dim, add. Now what will be the output file name? So for example, output file name is scheme underscore contour. Save, and then we have to define the contour interval. So for example, contour interval is 10 meter, and base contour is not required, leave it 0, and Z factor should be kept as 1, and click on OK. Now once you click on OK, the contours will be generated. Let us come to a smaller area, and you will get the contours, as you can see. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my channel, and also I would request you to give a like. Thank you.